Hey everyone, it's the Four Gun Guy, and today I want to do a pretty quick video. I'm out here practicing, and I want to talk to you about a couple things that you might want to think about when you practice. So let's get to it. The first thing I want to talk to you about is when you're by yourself, I really want you to take safety into extra consideration. Because here's what happens. We tend to think about safety when we're shooting around other people, right? Because it's drilled into our heads. But when you're out by yourself, you tend to get a little lax. And once in a while, I'll find myself getting that way. And I have to tell myself, stop, get back to basics, get back to safety basics. So that's the first thing I wanted to tell you about is if you are out by yourself, especially by yourself, because if something goes wrong right now, there's no one around here. There is nobody. I'm kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Yes, there are roads and cars drive by once in a while on a dirt road behind me. But other than that, there's nobody here. So be very cognizant of the safety factor when you're practicing. Next, I'm doing both rimfire and centerfire practice today, and I just finished up with my rimfire practice. And I made a couple adjustments to the rifle. It wasn't feeding as well as I wanted it to, so I adjusted my mag catch. I made some adjustments on my length of pull. And I would implore you to always look at everything on your rifle, right? Let's get back to basics sometimes. And that's really what this video is kind of about is I came out here today, started practicing with this. This is my Voodoo 360 and an MPA Matrix Pro 2 stock. And I just noticed that I was really reaching up here to the front of the rifle. And so I thought, why am I doing that, right? So I adjusted some of these, side rails back. I adjusted this night vision bridge back. So from a length of pull perspective, I even adjusted my buttstock, and I just feel a lot more comfortable. And I'm not in a great position here, but out on the props, I just felt a lot more comfortable. I wasn't reaching because when I'm reaching, I'm I'm doing this, and what's this doing to the shoulder? It's turning it back, and that's not what we want, right? We want to be really have this buttstock in our shoulder, and we want to be down on it, and we want to be able to comfortably place this hand up front to balance that rifle. Now I'm on a bipod now, but I was out on some props without a bipod, just a bag. So every time you go out, make sure, don't just take your rifle out of the case and go, okay, let's go practice. I make adjustments all the time because in a match, I'll sometimes feel that something is off. And it's at that practice when I want to really tweak things and make sure that they're where they need to be. It feels good, and I feel good about breaking the shots. Well, this next one has to do with when you're practicing. I started out like I've seen a lot of other people start out, loading an entire magazine, going up to a stage, firing 10 rounds, and then wondering what the heck went wrong, right? During practice. And I still see some people do it at other ranges when I'm practicing. And I learned that what I really want to do is assess why what's happening is happening. Either I'm impacting or I'm missing. And I've heard some guys just throw some fits out there during practice, halfway through their 10-round string, and then the other 5 rounds are just useless, right? Because you're upset. So rimfire, I never practiced with more than 5 rounds. Centerfire, I never practiced with more than 3 or 4 rounds. So I never load a mag all the way up. If you'll do that, as you're shooting, like just a little bit ago, I had a 5-round mag, shooting it off some tires. First 2 shots were impacts, looked great. Next shot missed. Thought I adjusted correctly. next shot missed, and I paused. And I need to start doing this during matches too. I need to pause. I reread the mirage, and at this range, the wind can shift dramatically from 1 second to the next. And sure enough, the wind had shifted, read the mirage, readjusted, and that last shot was an impact. Now I'm done. I have no more rounds in the magazine, and it's forcing me to stop and assess what's going on. So that's just a tip that I've learned. If you want to run a full mag, a full stage, 2 minutes as practice, I think that's great. I do it every once in a while, but I would wait until the very end of your session to do that. And then if you do have some misses during that last 10 shot string, then maybe go back to a 3 and 4 shot string after that and try to figure out what happened during that longer string. So anyway, just wanted to bring that one up to you as well. Well, there you have it. Short one today. I was just up here and I thought, yeah, let me bring up 3 things that I think can be important to you when you're at the range practicing. And I hope this helps a little bit. But hey guys, thanks for watching. The likes, comments, subs, appreciate them all. Ask someone to sub if you don't mind. It really helps me out. And until next time, practice safely and shoot straight.